Chapter 16. What I Want. You reluctantly let Sid into the bakery. Whatever you want to talk about, make it quick. I have a lot to do and zero patience for a lecture. I'm not here to lecture you, but I just saw Carter leave. You cross your arms over your chest, waiting for whatever your hot take your ex-husband has to on your ex-boyfriend, but Sid's next words are quiet. How are you doing? How am I doing? What does it look like? I'm a wreck, but I have to work, so here I am. Then I'll make this quick. I wanted to apologize. You what? I'm serious. I thought you needed a wake-up call with Carter. I was worried about both of you. But ever since you ended things, it obviously how much he still cares about you. He's been a wreck at the hospital. And I realized that when the two of you were together, it was the happiest I've seen you in a long, long time. So what? All of that's over now. Carter and I are done. We both have to move on. Is that what you really want? Or what does he? You're the one who practically begged me to end things for his own good. What if I was too hasty when I told you that you and Carter would end up the way you and I did? Carter and I are very different people. Oh, and hell of an understatement. And I hope he's wise enough not to make the same mistakes I did. Our relationship fell apart because of how much you gave up for me. How much I let you give up for me. I might not have much insight in your relationship, but things between you two seem more balanced. He's still a surgeon. He's still going to get caught between the job and me. I know, I was. But maybe there's some compromise that I was too stubborn or too ignorant to find. If you two want to give things another shot, I just wanted to say that I won't get in your way. As long as Carter keeps his head on straight at work, I'll make sure no one else sticks their nose in things either. Sid, what if it's too late? The way we left things, I don't know if he'll ever want to see me again. It's your call, Fiona. I was an idiot to ever stick my nose in your business, so I'm not here to tell you what to do. I just thought I owed you some sympathy. Long overdue. Do you think Carter will be at the bakery opening tomorrow? I have no idea, sorry. Then I'll just have to get through it to find out. But thank you for the apology. It means a lot that you came over here. It felt the least I could do. For a moment, he almost holds out a hand for a handshake, but settles for a polite nod. Good luck with the opening, Fiona. Thanks, Sid. He slips out, and you're left alone with swirling thoughts and all the baked goods still waiting on your to-do list. Next day, you're in the kitchen with Nat as the clock ticks down towards your official opening. Okay, last cake frosted. How are those cookies? I'm almost finished plating them. Then why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? You do a survey of the plates and platters still in the kitchen, and a mental survey of the ones you're already set in the storefront. Cupcakes are ready. That's the last of the plate of cookies. What am I missing? Other than Carter. How about a 5-second break to breathe before we open the doors? Okay, but only because I don't want to look like a total wreck. You might want to change your outfit. You're crossing the kitchen towards the bathroom when someone knocks on the doorframe, peeking into the room. Hey, can we talk for a sec? It's the first time you've seen Gina since her ill-advised relationship advice. You stare at your friend for a long moment. I'm a little busy. Then I'll cut right to the chase. I'm sorry, Fiona. I was so excited to see you putting yourself back out there that I brushed off what Carter meant to you. You loved him, and I'm pretty sure he felt the same way, of course. It's going to take you a while to get over that. I knew your heart was in the right place. It wasn't what I needed to hear when I was hurting, but I know you were trying to look out for me in your own way. Yeah, but trying wasn't good enough. I screwed up, and I'm sorry. Extra sorry. It took me a couple days to own up to it. Permission to make it up to you now? Well, since you asked so nicely, permission granted. You hold out your arms and Gina pulls you into a huge hug. Thank you. I don't know what this feels like, having a friend own up to their mistakes. From behind you, Nat chuckles. Oh, finally. Glad to see you two on speaking terms again. Full disclosure, I wasn't sure if an apology would be enough, so I did come with a peace offering. Is it coffee? She holds up a large bag stuffed with colorful tissue paper. Not coffee. A girl deserves to look her best for the big opening, right? So I found a few pieces in your size. The vibe is hot and unstoppable local business owner with a great taste in wine. You unwrap a silky burgundy top and tastefully paired skirt and blazer, running your hands over the fabric. It's not a bad outfit. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You duck into the bathroom to change and wash your face, then hurry back to Nat and Gina. As peace offerings go, this is pretty good. Yes, I knew that outfit was perfect for you. Oh, you look gorgeous, Fiona. Confident, capable, the small business owner of the year. Thank you. I feel amazing. I'd feel even better if Carter was going to see me in this, but I have to focus. The door's open in 5. Can you both carry those muffins out to the table by the window, carefully? Quickly, toss them like you're a football player. After a few last whirlwind preparations, you head out to the customer-facing part of the bakery, wistfully glancing at the sign Carter had made for you. You take a deep breath, flip open the "We're Open" sign, and you barely make it behind the counter before chaos ensues. The bakery fills with customers, including some of the residents you met at the winery. Ah, Fiona, this place rules. You seriously started your own business. I'm in awe. Thank you all, and thank you so much for coming. Oh, as if we were gonna pass up a chance for baked goods. Oh yeah, can't chat. Gotta go grab some puff pastries. They scatter, heading off in different directions to grab treats. Then you noticed Valerie from across the room. We should have hired a security guard to throw her out. We just show her, the security guard. One picture. This woman. We could even put it on a wall. You're not welcome here. Oh, of course. She probably came hoping to see the opening crash and burn. She couples up with some of the haters from the hospital, and you make out some of the whispers. Good luck in this economy. The nerve, honestly. Not today, Satan. Oh. Why haven't I done that pun before now? Damn it! Alright, Pixelberry gets a point today. I'll pull the customer away from Valerie, tell the residents that I've got a discount for friends. You step out from behind the counter and head over to Jake, Wes, and Kelsley. Psst, let's get this, don't let this get out, but I'm offering a nice little discount for friends. Oh, I knew I liked you. Oh, it's on. I'm gonna buy you out. I gotta help other customers, but Gina will happily take your money behind the counter. The residents immediately bustle over to Gina, grabbing various baked goods along the way. Gina, can we get, all of these? No, sure thing. And I'll see you all at trivia on Thursday night, right? You going with Tally? Maybe so. You shake her head, grinning yourself just as Nat calls out your name. Fiona, we've got a customer who would like to buy a dozen cupcakes. Coming. You hurry over to take their order, and the minutes pass by in a blur. With Nat and Gina's help, you manage to sell a lot of baked goods, as in more than half your stock in the first hour. This isn't bad so far. Maybe it's actually good. Am I doing good? No, you should get back there and start baking more shit, especially if you're half sold out in the first hour. Another customer approaches you, clearing his throat. Hi. It was your soft opening where you mentioned unveiling some new recipes. Does that include the honeycomb cake you announced on socials last week? Because I'd love a slice. Crap, that's the cake I brainstormed with Carter on our hike. And that you totally forgot about since. That'll be coming right up. Oh, fantastic. My boyfriend loves honey. I promised him a special cake for our anniversary tonight. Super. Maybe I could whip up something in like an hour and a half if he'll wait, and if I have enough honey. I have some honeycomb cake too, and that's actually why I came. Oh, you are so screwed. Yeah, the concept sketch you posted on socials was adorable. That's as far as I ever got with it. Sketching. You turn towards the kitchen, desperate for some space to think or hide from the slowly unfolding disaster, but then the front door swings open. Sorry I'm late. I took a wrong turn between my place and the bakery. You turn to stare at him, and then you see it. He's carrying your cake. What? What? Okay, that looks heavenly. I'm assuming the bees are fake, but that looks heavenly. I wouldn't mind having a cupcake with that. I wonder what the honeycombs are made out of. Actually, it really looks really good. It's just like I sketched it. We talked about the cake once, and he remembered it and baked it, and decorated it based on my sketch. Your eyes meet, and he gives you a subtle nod. Carter, you did this for me? I wasn't sure if you'd have time with prepping for the rest of the opening, so call it a backup plan. Heart pounding, you swallow and turn to smile at the waiting customers. Well, turns out I needed the backup. Can we put it over here? You take one end of the cake and he takes the other. Your hands brush as you carefully carry it to the table where Nat and Gina hurriedly clear space. The, crumb looks perfect. It looks like you remembered our baking lessons. How could I forget? Nat starts slicing the cake while Gina plates it. 2 slices to go for me, please. While the crowd excitedly gathers around the cake, you glance at Carter. Even though it doesn't look like a cake, it has a bunch of cupcakes on trays, but we'll accept it, Pixelberry. I'm still giving you a point. It looked nice, but I'm still accepting it. Step outside with me for a second. Of course. You lead him back to a small patio behind the bakery where the two of you are finally alone. First of all, thank you for the gift, the cake, everything. Those customers would have walked out if you hadn't shown up. Then I'm glad I made it in time. Sorry for not texting you a heads up, but I was frosting it until 5 minutes ago, and then... Don't apologize. I need to apologize to you. The way we left things, You've got nothing left to be sorry for. Fiona, I get it. Why you felt like you had to leave. You didn't want me to end up trapped in an impossible choice, to end up resenting us the way you did with Sid. And I know you must have cared a lot about me to make that call. I do. Then I want you to know that I made a decision. A lump forms in your throat at the thought of him abandoning his residency, but then he goes on. I applied to change specialties. Remember Dr. Najifa from the award dinner? Oh, someone better pick up that goddamn phone because I fucking called it. Yeah, I said it. I just said it. I called this literally 3 minimum chapters ago. The plastic surgeon, right? Yep, I've been chatting with her a lot, and she showed me that plastics isn't just about vanity projects. At the end of the day, it's about helping people be happy in their bodies, and that's what I really want, to make my patients happy. Once her department approves my application, I can finish my training there. I can be a surgeon and still have time to have a life. You meet your gaze, and you have to steady yourself by holding onto the patio table. Time to be with the woman I love, if she'll have me. Carter, as long as this is what you want. I swear. I haven't been this excited about work in a long time. Then yes, I'm yours. He reaches out to take your hand in his, your heart thunders in your chest, and you blink back happy tears. I know I said it yesterday, but I love you too, and I want to future with you more than anything. Then let's find that future together. For once, for good, you put your happiness first, and you let yourself choose him. Yay, you've completed your whole entire list. You pull him closer and press your lips to his in a passionate kiss that leaves you breathless. If I didn't have a grand opening right now, we'd be so out of here. I know, trust me, the skirt looks good on you, but I'd love to see it off. He takes a moment to let himself admire you, and you feel your pulse leap. And probably it can be arranged later after we deal with all these hungry customers. Smiling, he gives you another kiss. Then, let's get back inside. I want to see my girlfriend shine. You head back inside, now hand in hand with Carter. Guests are still sampling the baked goods, but Nat sidles over to you. You two look suspiciously happy. Are you? Yes, we are. Oh, that's our girl. You can't stop smiling as Nat and Gina pass out champagne flutes so you can give a final toast to your guests. Oh, is Fiona going to give a speech? As you look over to the crowd, you spot several people who have given you and Carter grief. Valerie and a few other haters from the gala. She keeps glancing between you and Carter, her mouth thinning in a disapproving line. I'm done caring about what they think, but it'd be nice to let them know we're happy and that there's nothing that they can do about it. Alright, let everyone know how lucky I am. You lift your glass and clear your throat, catching the crowd's attention. Thank you all so much for coming. It means the world to me to see so many people here for my bakery's grand opening. Everyone claps and you turn your gaze to Carter. He's beaming with pride as he watches you. This wouldn't have been possible without a very special someone who has supported me every step of the way. So thank you, Carter. You're the best a boyfriend a girl could ask for. I will never get tired of being called that. You take his hand as the crowd awes and claps, and you see a few of the other residents grinning. I told you there was a vibe between them. I knew it. All right, Tully, we all did. Please, you had no clue. But aren't they a bit, in different places with, Look how happy they are, Wes. That's all that matters in my book. Woo! Give it up to the head baker and her boyfriend. You squeeze Carter's hand. Among the happy crowd, you see Valerie and a few other naysayers from the hospital, all looking shocked. Go f*** yourself. Wow, so this is still a thing. You bet your judgmental ass it is. You pointedly turn back to Carter and give him a warm smile, making sure your voice rings out over the crowd. Carter is my rock. Opening a business isn't easy. I went through plenty of struggles and wrestled with even more doubts. But Carter pumped me up at every turn. He believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. He squeezes your hand. Because I knew you could do this, and you did. The bakery's open. I never would have taken that leap without you, though. The crowd awes again. For a lot of my life, I put other people first, even when that meant putting my dreams on hold. And surprise, surprise, I regretted it. Would not recommend. So this bakery is a big screw you to everyone who doubted me. You twine your fingers through Carter's. And everyone who doubted us, I'm happy. I'm here to stay and plan on baking for this community for a long, long time. You lift your glass in a toast, and the crowd cheers. Yeah! 3 cheers for Fiona! 3 cheers for Fiona and Carter! With the crowd cheering you on, you lean towards Carter, and he doesn't hesitate. He leans in to meet you for a kiss. For a moment, the whole room fades away. All you can feel is that kiss, the words Carter murmurs against your lips. Hell of a speech. Yeah? I especially like the last part. He kisses you one more time as the crowd whoops and laughs. Yeah, that's our friend! Go Fiona and Carter! Ah, this would be insufferable if you two weren't so cute. The entire body tingles as you finally pull back from the kiss, feeling lighter than you have in a long, long time. You mingle among the crowd, enjoying the congratulations of your friends and new customers. Yep, get the hell out. No one likes you. Why are you still here? Then out of the corner of your eye, you see Valerie furiously stalk out of the shop. Carter turns to follow your gaze. Everything okay? Yeah, Valerie's gone. The trash took itself out. She really didn't need to show up today, but I guess she couldn't help being nosy. Too bad there was nothing for her to see here then, other than my girlfriend winning. And it felt good. The grand opening begins to wind down. Nat busies herself with picking up the champagne flutes. Gina helps wrap up a box of butterscotch chocolate chip cookies, Butterscotch chip cookies. That sounds so weird, but alright. For a customer, while Carter mans the register, and as you watch them, there's no more stress or guilt. All you feel is happy. I have Carter, my bakery, and I deserve them both. I'll loop my arm around his waist. You sidle up to him as he finishes putting some change into the register and slide your arm around his waist. He looked pretty good behind the counter. Ah, yeah. I could probably be talked into a few more pickup shifts. Oh, hopefully not too many. I do want to hire help one day, though. I know, but until then, all you have to do is ask. I like being here in this place you made. I like helping. And I love you for it, as long as you don't stretch yourself too thin. He places a hand over his heart. I'll work on my work-life balance, I swear. A few hours later, once the crowd is cleared out, Nat, Gina, and Carter help you close up the shop for the evening. I can't believe it's real. The bakery is finally open. And making money already. Like, a lot of money? Is that? Yep, I counted the numbers twice, and speaking of making things work, congratulations to you. We're so happy for you both. Yeah, thanks. Screw the haters. I'm done caring what anyone else thinks about us. We're happy, we both chose this, and that's what matters. Good. All that should matter is how you feel about the relationship. Exactly. Well, that's easy. We feel great. And thanks. It means a lot to have a blessing from Fiona's best friends. You pull Nat and Gina into a hug. You two were a huge help today. I think the bakery might actually stick around. It better. I am obsessed with those triple chocolate cookies. I do not want to have to make them myself. One day I'm going to show you how to use a stand mixer, Gina. Ooh, only if there's champagne involved in the involuntary baking lesson. Nat and Gina head out, and once you lock the door behind you, Carter grins and holds up his car keys. Are we celebrating at your place or mine? Mine's closer. Ah, very compelling argument. You and Carter make it back to your place in record time. The moment you're both inside, you pull him into an embrace. Hi. Hi. You take a step back to look at him for a moment. Part of me can't believe this is all real. The bakery's open, you're really here, we're really doing this. And you're sure you're up for this, no doubt? God, no. God, no. Unless you're having second thoughts, we're perfect together. You make me happy, and I'm ready to fight for that together, whatever it takes. Me too. You feel giddy as you pull him into a kiss, and when your tongue laps against his, you can't help but moan into his mouth. God, Fiona, I miss the way you taste. Grab a shirt, both of you stumble back against the kitchen island, laughing. It sounds like we have some catching up to do then. Even just a few days apart was torture. You're already fumbling your way towards the bedroom, hands reaching for each other's clothing. I can think of a few ways to make it up to you. Diamond choice! No, really? Who didn't see this one coming? Just say no, because it's the finale. And also, it's just bound chicka wow. Anyway, well, you usually have a good ideas. The moment you say that, he's undressing you piece by piece, fingers skating over your skin as he tosses each piece of fabric to the floor. Then he takes your hand and guides you to the bedroom, where you reach for him in turn. Come here. You undress him as quickly as you can, eager to see all of him. Then you lie back on the bed, pulling him on top of you. Carter kisses his way along your jawline and neck. I swear I didn't pick the diamond choice unless I'm mentally not there. I've been waiting for this all day, from the moment you walked in that door. Me too. Kisses down a little further, his lips brushing across your collarbone. I want to kiss every inch of you. Carter. Then don't let me stop you. He's as good at his word as he presses a gentle kiss to the palm of your hand, to the pad of each of your fingers. He takes his time as if he's memorizing every inch of you, and by the time he works his way down, you're half dizzy with pleasure. I love you, Fiona. And I love you. As you move together, each touch is a promise of much more pleasure, and many more nights like this yet to come. Oh, thank God. I was ready at any time. A few months later. Thank you so much for your purchase. I appreciate your business. I'm going to propose to my boyfriend with a ring and your cake. He's going to be over the moon." "That's amazing, David. Congratulations in advance." You hand David his cake and then smile at a familiar face behind him. "Got that cake ready?" "Oh, sure do. One chocolate birthday cake from Aunt Fiona, complete with extra sprinkles." You run to the back to grab the chocolate birthday cake for Nat's older kiddo and hand the white box to her. "Well, so we'll see you tomorrow at the birthday party?" "Obviously. How else am I going to shower your kids with gifts?" As Nat heads out the door, someone holds it open for her. You break into a smile the moment you see your new guest. "Carter, you're off already?" "Yep. Hi, gorgeous." Be nice if he changed his outfit once. Over, months. Anyway, hi yourself. Now get over here and kiss me. "As you wish." You reach for Carter, pulling him into a case behind the counter. It makes you tingly down to your toes. "I saw all the patients for the day, and I'm off until I scrub into the top surgery on Thursday." "Oh, wow. I thought my kicks were changing lives. You're about to make someone's dreams come true." "That's the hope." He takes your hand and kisses the top of it. You still get butterflies, just like you did on the first day you met him. "So, what can I do for you?" "Can you get a batch of iced lemon cookies started?" "Oh, my favorite. One tray of lemon cookies coming right up." He puts on an apron and you fall into an easy rhythm together in between visits from other customers, shifting from the counter to the kitchen as you have so many times before. "Hey, have I told you today that I love you?" "Ah, you have now, and in case I haven't said it enough, I love you too." You steal one more kiss before he goes to put the cookies in the oven. Whatever the future's got in store for us, I know we'll keep following our own happiness. And as you glance around your bustling shop at your smiling boyfriend, there's no doubt in your mind that you deserve it. Not anymore. Thank you for playing years apart. When you have a choice to follow your own happiness, we'll hope you'll always bake the most of it. Shut up, Pixelberry. You notice I haven't given this one a like or dislike yet? Yeah, no, it's okay. It's in the middle for me, okay? It's in the middle. Alright? But I know I'm going to have to give it an official choice here in a second. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts and whatnot. But without further ado, how do I feel about this book? We've completed yet another book together. Yay. It's always nice. You know me if you know my story. It's a personal little victory every time we complete like a big game or like we complete a book together, because especially the books, right? The big games can be completed in about a week, but when you complete a book, especially one this size, you have to look at it in terms of weeks. So something that goes on to all right, so 16 chapters, that is 4 chapters a week, so 4 months. To me, that's a pretty big deal, because it's 4 months. That means I made it another 4 months. So, in case you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So, it's always nice to be able to complete something like that, right? A little milestone, another cherry on the top of things. And another reason why I do this content is so you guys enjoy it. Also, so some of you don't have to, get the VIP, and so you can continue enjoying the content. Me picking the best possible choices, hopefully. And things that you yourselves would pick, or at least enjoy. And again, also hopefully making you laugh. So there's always that too. Aside from that, let me know your thoughts down below. Otherwise, if you have no thoughts pertaining to this, let me know your day. How's your day? How's your week going? Hopefully it's going good. But how do I rate this one? It's not bad. It covered some topics and whatnot that are close to my heart and things that I find acceptable. And I look at the world and I see posts all the time where it's wild, right? I'll see a post every once in a while where someone's a couple years, in difference, and like 2, 3. Like 3 seems to be like the spot. And everyone's fine with that, right? As long as they're 2 adults. But anyone over like 3 years difference, for whatever reason, it starts like getting a little bit of mix in the responses and comments and things like that, and like 5 years, 10 years is really the, oh, how dare you? And it's really hypocritical, because if it's a woman who's 10 years older than a guy, everyone, for the most part, is pretty much like woo-hoo except for other women. When it comes to women, it's kind of like a mixture. I'd say it's a good 60-40, 60 being for, 40 being against. And like ever so slow. And then if you look the age too, like if you do look close in age, but you actually aren't, then people are like, oh my God. And then if you look your actual age or older, because, you know, genetics and all that play into account too, then it quickly goes to like an 80-20, 90-10. Like, yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. Then let's just flip the script real quick and go, okay, a guy is 5 to 10 years older than the girl. Pretty much a good 90% of women are like, how dare you? And then a good, I want to say 60-40, like maybe less. A lot of guys don't actively give a crap. I'm going to be honest with you. 60-40, 60 being in favor for 30 being, but as the age gap gets wider, the percentage of guys changing from the 60-40 to increase in people who don't like it not really changes unless there is a massive age gap. Like, we're talking about if like the dude was like 60 and she's 30, then there might be an issue. But again, I can't state this enough. I want it to be cemented. I pretty much believe in love. I've never cared about who, what, when, where, and why. As long as people have, one, they're both adults, two, they find love. This doesn't matter, and I've always been this way, right? As a person who grew up in a household where it was no to a lot of different people based on their skin, to people who were the same gender, to things like that. I'm a person who pretty much, I am the definition of a literal black sheep of the family. So I went up against all that. I went up against systemic stuff. I went up against, you know, out in society stuff and everything else. And I've been a person that's always promoted just open-mindedness and whatnot on this channel, right? Promoted same, like literal or man and woman and whatnot. It doesn't matter to me. Right? As long as you find love, I believe that everyone is entitled to love. And, you know, for those of you who have kind of batted against me, which I'm a person that since I sit in the middle and I have this mentality, I've actually had a lot of fighting from both sides. You would think I wouldn't, but I do. I have a lot of fighting from both sides of the aisle. The people who believe in only a man and woman, and then the people who believe in, you know, everything and in between, because sometimes I promote, and a lot of times I promote man and woman, or at least those relationships, or I have open relationships, or I promote so you guys see the most content possible, right? I think of you, each and every single one of you. And surprisingly, I have bite back from both sides of the aisle because of that. You may find that shocking and surprising. But again, I don't. I really don't. It's things that over the years I've had to deal with most of my life, ever since I've been in high school. So long before I even started making content. So keep that in mind. Again, that's one of the reasons why I encourage you to share and support the channel, because I'm not, I promote love. I promote inclusiveness. You could call me a hippie. I don't care. Again, as long as you're two adults that love one another, I don't give a damn. As long as you're not coming and screwing on my lawn, I don't care. I'm serious. Like, I'm serious. It's always been the way I've put it. That's just how I am. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Love your beautiful faces. Let me know if you share the same sentiment. But once again, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace out.